What is up, everyone? I am Chris Knight, and you are watching Chaos Central's The Khaos List. And tonight, we've got some great people on board with us. We have Jason Miller. We have John Baldman Bad. We have Danny Graham of Comic Chat. And, of course, as always, Shaun Stackhouse of Shaun Stackhouse Reacts. So before we get started on this lovely tirade of whatever, I can't think. Anyways, we're going to go around and have everybody introduce who they are and give you a little background on who they are and where you can find them. So, Jason, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself, a little bit about yourself and where they can find you.
What's up, everybody? You can find me on my YouTube page, which I'm just getting started. I got a video coming up soon, Jason Miller at YouTube. Check it out. You know, you can come and subscribe. I also do some video game streaming. Once I get my card and everything set up properly, you guys can check that out.
Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Baldman Bad, and that's John. John, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself.
Howdy ho, ladles and jelly spoons. I'm apparently just getting a phone call 30 minutes before this goes live because I am essential. You can find me via the name here. Well, I heard your voice when you texted me. When I read it.
So like God.
Well,
there's no way out of this.
Damn it.
Anyways.
The ego is strong. No, but I'm here just helping out some buddies here. We're going to talk some news. We're going to see what I don't know. That's going to be fun. Just catch me on Twitter and I'll navigate you the rest of the way because, damn it, I am so not interesting.
Well, you know, he's pretty good. I mean, yeah, that's why I asked him. So, so I will make sure, though, John, that I put your information down below. I did not yet do that, but I will do that for you so people can go check out your Twitter, your YouTube, laugh hysterically, so on and so forth. So, I'm sorry. I'm going to take pot shots at you all night long since you're wearing that damn Vikings hat. Oh,
nothing. Got to get up really early in the morning to out mediocre me.
All right, up next, we got Danny of Comic Chats. Danny, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself.
Hey, how you doing? I am Danny. On Monday nights, I am 1/3 of this team called the Chaotic Central Crew. My show on Monday nights is called Chaotic Conversation, where usually I rank things ranging from whatever number to whatever number, mainly superhero stuff. Also on Sunday nights, you can reach me on my other show called Equilibrium, along with Jason and Terrence, where we discuss all sorts of things. That's a 3-hour show, so if you have nothing to do on a Sunday afternoon, please check us out. Also, I'm with Chris and Shaun earlier in the afternoon on the Rule of Three, where we come up with several questions to discuss, and it's a good time. So please check me out on my channel, Comment Chat. And I need some subscribers, so go ahead and subscribe if you like my content. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, make sure you do go check out everybody and please subscribe to their channels. Even like Jason, who hasn't started it up yet, make sure you go check it out. I'll make sure. I'm not positive, Jason. I think I have it down in the links below, but if I don't, I'll get it from you.
Not a problem.
Can I be a bad person and say I love long form content? I actually usually have an earpiece in because I work 10 hours a day. 3-4 hour streams are my bread and butter, dude. So you keep that long content coming.
If I could, I would, but I work all the damn time, so I don't know.
I'm trying to get my 4,000 hours, man. So I try to off at 3-hour chunks.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least, Shaun Stackhouse is here. Shaun, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself and your channel.
What's up, guys? You can find me at Shaun Stackhouse Reacts on YouTube and at Shaun Stackhouse on Twitter. Right off the top, I don't know if you guys have heard the news, but Ruby Rose has left Batwoman.
Oh, really?
Oh, no. The quality is gone.
Well, you guys want to start with that really quick? Let's talk about that really quick. What do you think?
Who cares?
It's interesting. I've never really faulted Ruby Rose. I don't have a problem with her. I had an issue with the writing of the show personally.
Right. Terrible. She's a pretty bad actress, though, man.
Very
Like
bad.
I saw the Meg, and I remember like on my podcast months ago, I was giving her the run because it's CW, so it's like have some pretty and like I don't want to disparage a lot of the actors because I actually do like a lot of the early Arrowverse, like season 1 and 2 of Arrow, season 1 and 2 of Flash, and I still like Legends of Tomorrow. I still think it's fun. But damn, dude, like usually you have a mediocre, good-looking actress or actor with some decent content, flashing pretty lights. Shit, they couldn't even do that with Ruby Rose, who was like pretty well known. But I saw Return of Xander Cage. I saw the Meg. I saw like her episode on Orange is the New Black. She's not like, don't give her dialogue.
Yeah, but when you give her crap dialogue, it doesn't help anything either. I've always said
No.
you got to write to who your talent is, and whether or not you want to call her talent or whatever. I'm just saying there are ways to write for people that either if they're not strong on dialogue, that you can write dialogue that they'll actually be able to get out and do well with.
Deliver.
Well, some people might not know that she's Australian. So like
But,
she's
yeah.
trying to do an American accent.
Yeah,
You
there's
know,
that, and that takes time. Think about it. Nicole Kidman, that was a problem for her. Mel Gibson, that was a problem for him. I mean, it's not unheard of when you're foreign and you are trying to imitate something, especially Gotham, which is either going to be Chicago or New York. Probably Chicago more than anything.
They rip off the Dark Knight so many times in that show. It's
I
crazy.
actually liked the look. When I first watched it, I liked the look of what they were doing. It's just like Shaun said, bad writing, and you can't blame anybody. And I'm wondering, Shaun, what do you think? Do you think that they that she left because of bad writing? That she thought she was just not getting a chance to maybe have something that was a product that could actually go forward?
She didn't really indicate either way, but I would assume that it was probably due to the writing to some extent. I mean, I've seen every episode so far, just because I'm a DC fan. Everything, except for like a handful of episodes, everything just completely fell flat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, even
Who are you talking about again?
What was that?
Who are you
Batwoman.
talking about?
Ruby Rose.
Rose from Batwoman.
She left. She left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
confirmed that she's going to bail out before season 2.
Yep.
Jumping shit.
That's good.
So I
because-
mean, but the CW has doubled down on season 2. So I mean, they're still moving forward. So this is going to be the first time that they've had to replace a lead in any of the Arrowverse shows. So that's going to be interesting.
How
Can
about
I-
this? United Thrive says the girl from Kick-Ass can play Batwoman.
Chloe Grace Moretz, and she's awesome. Also, by the way, I actually did make the argument today with at Jay Longbone, if nobody knows her, or at Mahler and the EFAP crew. They do minis, like reactions to Batwoman, and they just rip that shit apart. It's fucking hilarious. But I go, dude, give me fucking Luke Fox from Crisis, like the Crisis on Infinite Tisms or whatever. Give me fucking cool ass Luke Fox who turns into Batwing. Give me that guy. Give me that dude. And then they already brought in Alfred Pennyworth's daughter or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just let her take the mantle. Fuck it. Just let her do it. They already lesbianed her out in the show anyway. She takes the mantle. Let Luke Fox go. Bam. He doesn't need to be the nerdy, stupid sidekick.
I'd even be happy to let the love interest. What's the girl she had the love interest with in college or whatever?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Sophia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
the
like
thing
a fighter
is,
than
the
she
thing is, the CW has more or less said that when they cast the role again, they're still going to cast from the LGBT community. So
Which is
They're-
hilarious. Why bother?
they're not going for the best possible talent they can
No.
get. They're not saying that there's no absolutely talented people in that community. There are, but they're looking to check a box instead of
It's an
being the best
affirmative
one.
action hire. It's like
Yeah.
talent is talent. Just give me talent. That's all we want. That's what everybody wants.
An android says the only ones who watch Batwoman are hardcore DC fans or people that have to review it. And I disagree in Android. It's also people who have an affliction for pain.
I like to.
I couldn't get past the first episode, man.
Yeah.
I watched the
It's
first
trash,
episode and
I couldn't either.
It's hardcore trash.
Man, I saw it and I'll say, you know, I did have some issues when I saw the trailer, and then I was like, but I saw all of the set pieces and the way it looked, and I'm like, okay, there's a possibility this could be okay. And I watched like maybe 20 minutes of it, and I really
we got tricked when we got tricked when they did that Elseworld.
Yeah.
She looked awesome in Elseworld.
Yeah.
I love the.
And they hinted at world's greatest, world's finest.
Yeah.
We got tricked. You got
she was good in the crossover too, in Infinite Earths. She was pretty good on it. So basically, the writing is what's keeping that show down.
Yeah, it's the writing staff and the showrunner. They don't understand the character, and I would be willing to wager that they've probably never actually read a Batwoman comic book.
Oh no, I don't even know if they care, because Jacob Kane being the most useless, idiotic character in the entire show is absurd to me, because he's supposed to be like the mentor guy who helps her do stuff, and it's just like, it's just sad. It's really sad.
I don't think they know that character, because I like the Flash. I think I
love the Flash. Like I said, Arrow season 1 and 2 and Flash season 1 and 2 are pinnacle superhero television.
I agree.
Fight me. I don't care what anybody says. DC Legends of Tomorrow, the first 2 seasons are a little up its own ass, but I enjoy it because I like a lot of the actors. And now in like season 3 and on, they like embrace this goofy, like Buffy Angel type aesthetic.
Yeah.
And ever since, I'm fucking all about it. Like, I don't even care. Like, I don't associate that, even though they tie in with the other shows. I don't consider it part of those shows. I'm just watching it as like a cartoon. And
it really is. Yeah, it's kind of its own thing anyway. So
yeah.
All right, we're gonna get right into this first topic.
Let's go, because
John, check the private chat.
Oh no,
you're in trouble. No, it's all right. I just want to let you know.
Oh, I have to. Okay.
Well, man, you don't have to. Just not so early.
I got you. Demonetize. I got you.
It could happen. I'm
a dirty man.
I gotta dial it back. Okay, so topic number 1: Eddie Van Halen gunplay, and I have a very.
I have to watch my language, and we're gonna talk about gunplay.
Well, just wait a minute. All
right.
This is horrible because I just realized my horrid typing error, but I'm gonna read it like it's not there. Filmmaker Andrew Bennett has written a book called Eruption in the Canyon, 212 Days and Nights with the Genius of Eddie Van Halen. In the book, he details everything from the undying dedication to his art, volatile rehearsals for the Van Halen's 2007 reunion tour, and even a terrifying half hour during which Eddie held a gun to the filmmaker's head because of a meeting Bennett had taken with then Van Halen frontman David Lee Roth. To this day, Bennett has not been paid the full amount he was offered, which was around $240,000 for this book. But he was given a settlement of $7,500. Now, if you read the article, which let me get out of this real quick, and we will go to the article. If you read the article, and it's right there, we'll go back. If you read the article here, it says that he was promised. I'll find it right here.
Eruption in the Canyon is a very, very sexual title, and I appreciate it.
Well, I guess.
I mean, Eddie is married to a former porn star now. So.
Hey, shout out to Tommy Lee.
Yeah. I can't even. $248,500 is what he was promised for his work. He was not given it. After a stint in rehab, Bennett came out, and basically Eddie, after ghosting him, I think it said for like 8 years, Eddie basically contacted him and says, "Hey, here's $7,500," because and he took it. So that's kind of the end of it. But they didn't sign the agreement that it was a settlement. But he figures that's all he's ever going to get because Eddie thought that he could get away with it because he was just coming out of rehab. And that he needed the money. But my question here is if you're a person such as Bennett in this case, and you were to do a project, let's go with any of us doing any project we do on YouTube or something, and you had a person so volatile that would actually hold the gun to your head because you talk to somebody else involved in the situation, because he talks to David Lee Roth because probably wants to know a little bit more about Eddie or whatever, and Eddie flips out on him. If you worked with somebody, if somebody hired you to do something like this, how would you feel if now all you got was $7,500 and the guy held you at gunpoint and all this other stuff? How would you feel?
Did he get any jail time for that?
No.
No. Yeah.
Eddie has.
I think the rehab was probably.
Well, no, that was the filmmaker that actually had the rehab.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
So, I mean, Eddie pretty much has a wing named after him and the Betty Ford Center. I'm sure.
I don't give a fuck if he got a. I'm sorry. I don't hear.
See,
he gonna pay me. He gonna pay me some money.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It ain't gonna be. It's gonna be way north of $250,000.
Mm-hmm.
Can I devil's advocate this?
Oh no! Here we go. Okay, go ahead.
How long did he know him before like signing? Because a lot of times like agents or like people
Read
who
the
sign
beginning
on,
of the article. It says on a spring night in 2004, Andrew Bennett was awakened by his cell phone at 3 a.m. It's Ed, said the man on the other call.
Oh, okay.
Ed who asked Burnett. Eddie Van Halen came to reply. Basically, a guy was called in by Eddie Van Halen to do this book, and the guy said, "I'm not the guy. This is the guy." Turned him over to Bennett, and that's how it started. So literally out of nowhere.
oh man,
And then he spends almost a year with the guy, and so that we're talking fairly no interaction.
Van Halen basically.
I'm sorry you held the gun to my head, dude. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. I got best friends. Like I could see somebody getting drunk or weird, and you could have somebody do something like that, but it doesn't matter who it is. It's gonna be weird. Like you're now walking away from that like in an okay way. I don't care who it is.
Anybody, your friend or none, puts a gun to your head, he ain't your friend, man.
That's what I'm saying. So like at this point, ties are severed. Like fucking get me my money. Like I don't know. Like $7,500. Nah, hell out of here.
But
No
fan is short for fanatic, and some people are fanatical over these rock bands and groups and famous people. I don't care. You hold a gun to my head. You just put 7 digits in my bank account. That's what
well, there's also a difference between being like a fan, like something happened, but like I'm your business partner. What the fuck are you doing? Like a fan could probably get over it and be like, "Oh, we did a settlement. No, like I've liked you for 1,000 years." It's like no. Like I know you're bullshit like every day because I've worked with you behind the scenes. Like everybody else knows you here. All I know is you're a crazy person. Could you chill? You gave a song to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. All right.
I think it's funny here. Glenn Ballard is the guy that introduced him to Eddie Van Halen, and when he drove to the 5150 studio to Eddie's house, Ballard was coming out of the house and said one line to him. Ballard hugged Bennett and patted him on the back. "Good luck, man," he said before slipping out the door. So when somebody that you don't know wants to hire you, and then the first thing that somebody you do know tells you is "good luck,"
but I mean a big name, and you want to make money. Like who hasn't put themselves in a weird situation for a little extra money to try and like move your career forward? I can understand that, but bruh, like hell no, gun to the head, dude. At the end of the day, it's a gun to the head. Give me my money. This is insane.
For 30 minutes.
If some random stranger did
here,
that
I'm gonna make Eddie sound like a better person. Like a couple weeks ago, I read an article that stated that he and Fred Durst were trying to collaborate, and he took over some equipment over to Fred Durst's house, and with the intention that Fred Durst had to return it, and Fred didn't return it, so Eddie went back to Fred's house with a gun and said, "Return it." See, doesn't that make it better that he also did this to Fred Durst?
No,
Wouldn't you want to hold a gun to Fred Durst? I mean,
you know, like,
look. Wait. Let me help you with that question. Wait. Let me help you with that question. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Sorry.
Do you think his chocolate starfish perked up just a little bit?
Probably. Shaun, what do you think about this?
I think that anybody that's in the business, even somewhat, and if you've been in the business for a little bit, you're going to know. You would have to have heard like the stories of the bitter split between David Lee Roth and Van Halen. I mean, it is the thing of legend in the music industry, and I mean, I understand. You want to go out there and you want to contact all the sources and what have you, but I mean, he had to have known even just a little bit that going out, especially after going in, the dude says good luck. I mean, he had to have known that reaching out to David Lee Roth was probably going to bite him in the ass.
I mean, do you feel that could be not going straight at you, but form of victim blaming? Like, I mean, you would hope that if you're going to go into a professional relationship with a professional, that I'm not going to end up with a gun to my head.
Well, no, I'm not justifying Eddie's actions at all. I think Eddie should have been charged with.
Well, I meant the other way around. Like the guy, kind of like he's maybe heard of the history, especially if he's been.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's like maybe he put himself in that situation, even though he knew it might have been. Hey, look,
situation.
It's late. Don't make fun of my speech impediment. Right?
Okay, guys. Let's jump to the second topic. Let's just.
You always get some money up front.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think in this sense, there's a retainer fee that he should have said, "Hey, okay, fine, you want to do that." I think that's standard practice.
I mean, how many millions of albums has Van Halen sold? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, why would you turn down that opportunity? I mean, God, do you take the risk or do you not? I don't know. It
depends on how hungry you are, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, this guy is a filmmaker already. I mean, he did say I wasn't like completely novice, but I was a filmmaker. So I mean, it's like he had. I mean, he probably could have taken a little bit of said, "Hey, yeah, I'll do it, but let's get some lawyers involved in this. Let's get a contract."
If I were in his position, being a huge fan of Van Halen that I am, knowing what I know of Van Halen, I would take the job and I would tread extremely cautiously.
I think I'd agree.
Actually, Shaun, you'd love to be held at gunpoint by Eddie Van Halen. You'd be like, "This is freaking awesome!"
You don't fucking kink shame me.
All right.
I mean, that's not false.
Topic number 2: THRIILS, Chills, popcorn and hand sanitizer in Warwick, New York. This past Friday, drive-ins opened up to lots of moviegoers. Some said it was the drive-in or tennis. That was an actual quote from the article. The snack bar was open and droves of masked ticket holders waited in line for popcorn and candy. It was like the first euphoric summer night of the year, except a note of caution hung in the air. It got to the point that staff had to turn away people after employees herded roughly 300 cars into the social distancing formation, and families began celebrating just being outside of their homes. Rain and lightning started. Basically, they had a downpour for 45 minutes, and people left, but they still did the shows and all that. Now, what I really want to know is would you go to a drive-in right now? Is that something you would do right now, because it gets you movies and it gets you something other than I'm watching TV at home?
Okay.
Not in New York, because that's daggone ground zero.
Yeah, can you even drive a car in New York?
Well, if you're not in New York, yeah. Hold on, let me see where this is actually at. You guys go ahead and talk though.
I would do it here. I would definitely do it here, because I think you can go to a drive-in and, I mean, if you're not in like California or New York, I think you could probably safely maintain your distance. Even if you're outside your car, sitting in a lawn chair or something, I think you'd be okay. But like the bigger populated cities like LA, San Francisco, New York, probably not so much.
I would do it here. I'm in Montreal, and I would do it.
Oh, guys, you would do it there.
Yeah,
I'm going to show you where this is at.
What are you talking about?
Boot? I boot here. Okay, so this is Warwick right here. This dot is Warwick, and down here is New York. So basically New York, the main population is right in here primarily.
Still too close. Still
so?
too close.
I mean, because if you go down in here and you look,
I feel like this is like a National Geographic thing. Like we're learning something. Can we turn this off? I don't want to learn.
okay. Here, I'm so sorry. I didn't consult with you. Are you triggered?
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Are you triggered? Are you triggered?
Teach me.
Okay. Anyways, I mean, and I don't necessarily mean in New York. I just mean wherever you're at. Yeah. I mean,
oh, easy. I would tell you. I think drive-in should make a comeback. 100%.
I agree.
I think
this is their opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and I think let's remove the stigma of the 6 feet whatever bullshit that has nothing to do with that. You have air conditioning, air rolls through. It's all absurd. People are insane. I think drive-ins are a novelty. I think they're fun. People like experience. People like fucking Austin, Portland, and a bunch of other places are fucking hipster meccas, dude.
Uh-huh.
And at the end of the day, people like their cars, and we're getting big SUVs. Cars are getting bigger. Shit, we're putting DVDs in the fucking vehicle at this point. Sorry about the F-bomb. Bleep. Can we bleep that? But what I would like to say is that I think it's a cool novelty, and I think nowadays with drive-in theaters, you wouldn't even need a concession stand. I think people would just bring food there. You'd be fine. So all we need, drape a thing. People even make the joke, like how many like memes have you seen on like TikTok or Instagram or whatever, where like they go to like a Jaws screening and they're all floating in the water and somebody just puts it up on like a floaty thing and people just watch it.
Yeah.
Just because it looks like trash, nobody cares. They're there for the experience. Fireworks are not amazing. We just go. Parades are not mind-blowing, but we go because it's an event. That's where I'm at.
I agree with that statement. But if I was an owner of drive-in, I'd be sending emails every day to AMC, all the big theaters, and look, man.
Give me the TV show.
I'll give y'all the first month free. Play whatever you want here. Then after that, man,
you know the Alamo Draft House used to do that down in Texas. They would do screenings of like The Walking Dead or like Game of Thrones and shit like that.
If that guy, if one of those theaters was to take on that Wonder Woman or Black Widow movie, they wouldn't be able to have enough parking to accommodate the people that would be there. Like the first movie that comes out after this coronavirus is gonna make $1 billion. I don't care what it is.
Hey, now look at this place though. It looks pretty nice. Now, John, I'm prepared whenever you talk. I'm prepared.
Mother.
No.
There
we go. You're slow on the draw, man.
I tried. I even delayed.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the pictures here, it looks really nice. I mean, look at the perfect epitome of social distancing. Look, they're all really close together. That's perfect, isn't it?
In each other's face. Yeah.
Oh wow, that guy does not need to be there.
Look, chill out.
You want me to stop?
Not shame. That's not shame.
I mean, this is.
But seriously, you could remove a lot of amenities. You don't.
I want to know what they. I want to know what they showed. They didn't even tell us what they showed. Oh wait, no. They did show Trolls World Tour. Here we go.
I was gonna go quarantine.
And then they did. Then they did Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
I mean,
actually, newer titles. I would have picked a better movie, but you know,
what are you gonna do? They've pushed everything else back.
And those were like the closest to come out.
Sean,
you could show like retro movies, you know, and you could probably still do really well.
Yeah, I mean, right now,
a bunch of theaters are doing that now via MSN, MSN.com, MSNBC. I don't know, but either way, shut up. I don't know. No, but it came up a few weeks ago. They're actually doing that. A lot of places are trying to go retro, like even doing like $2, $5 days and showing shit like Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, which I was advocating years ago. I go, why not? Like, I would love to see Jurassic. I'm a young kid. I've never seen, even though Jurassic Park is my favorite film, or Terminator 2, never seen either of those on the big screen.
Oh,
I would die. I would die to see that on the big screen.
But you see, I seen them on the big screen, right? But now we got IMAX. So put that in IMAX. Let me watch that.
Bro, and they're shot on film. You can do that. You can bring them back. And then imagine you already have the market because the parents are going to bring the kids in to show that stuff. And it's going to be awesome. You can make that money back on something that like even nowadays, I even told people it's so crazy that we don't care about monopolies for some reason. Amazon and Netflix could buy a chain of restaurants.
Actually, Amazon, I think, was talking about doing that. There was a company talking about buying a bunch of these places.
Why not? Because now you can bring down ticket prices. You can bring down concession prices because you're not fighting for title control.
Yeah.
Isn't like the owner of Amazon supposed to be the first trillionaire ever? They're talking about that.
Do what now? Oh,
the owner of Amazon,
Jeff Bezos,
doing
like
what
the
now?
first trade is going to become the first trillionaire ever.
No, I don't.
No,
know
he already
that.
is. He already is.
I don't know.
Or at least
already
the
a
company,
trillionaire.
the company is. I don't know if he is, but the company is.
But I mean, Amazon has money. Yeah.
Everybody, I'm go outside and everybody's getting Amazon packages. Everybody.
They're sold out on Amazon.
I mean, people want retro. I don't care what anybody says. Why are we still buying vinyls? Because people can't help themselves. Like people want to feel a connection to the older stuff. They just do. It's just something that we can't help.
Stuff.
I don't know. It's like I bought a vinyl. Cool. I have an iPod. Like, what are we doing?
I don't want no vinyl records. As long as they get iPod.
They're cute. They're cute to have in a collection to like smell them for like 2 seconds, and then you go, "Why do I have these?" Like
what vinyl?
And cassettes.
Don't even start DJ Boy.
Boomer, you're a boomer. Listen to you. Listen to you,
I'm a
boomer.
boomer.
The last 4 or 5
call a
parties I've
boomer.
been to,
You know,
I've never seen a DJ carrying a vinyl case.
I
had
Sean seen me do it before.
No, right here.
Sean seen me.
I'm
like,
not saying. Okay, I said the last 5 parties that I've been to, I can't. They had their laptop with 10,000 damn songs on it.
Fist pump. Fist bump. Go straight up. Yeah, boy.
Other side. There you go. There you go. There. Now listen. No. I'll say this right now. Sean and I are audiophiles, and we've got tons of records.
Gross. You should tell the government.
I've got. When I get my studio done, I have a place I'm calling the VAC corner, the Vintage Audio Corner. I mean, because that's just fun stuff.
No, I get it. No, nostalgia is awesome.
What are you talking about?
Hollywood has been banking on that for years.
Sean, was it last year was the first year that vinyl actually outsold CD?
MP3s.
MP3s? Was it MP3s?
Yeah, it was either 18 or 19. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so they've even outsold MP3s now.
They were coming to come back for the last couple of years now. You know, and some DJs
people are realizing that here's the difference. Digital audio sucks compared to vinyl. Vinyl is a full wave format. So a wave
is about the compression.
I mean, no, I'll fight you about like file compression standards. Like MP3 is crap compared to wave. MP4 is a little bit better, but vinyl is not better. It's like the idea of saying that you can.
Here's the reason why. Digital
better than
digital is many slices, so that's how you pause it and you can start it right where you stopped it.
I'm with you. I have
therefore the format cannot be better than vinyl because it is a straight wave format.
But there's
actually science behind it.
Yes, there's science behind it.
Okay, so then can I make the argument then?
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
No,
but
I was going to say, but then it can. But then can I make the argument for convenience? Like,
Okay, well, yeah,
how
sure, you can
much
make the
better does
argument
that?
for convenience?
But I was gonna say, but the audio quality versus the convenience.
Yeah,
Like,
the other quality is always going to be better.
I'll take my vinyl every day.
really? Okay.
If I'm
I get the
let me
fun.
rephrase
I
that.
get the fun
Let me
of
rephrase
putting-
that. If I am at home, I am going to be listening to vinyl.
Well, yeah, I don't worry. I wasn't gonna be an asshole and be like, oh yeah, hook up your fucking vinyl to your car. Like, I wasn't gonna be like that.
Well,
It's fine.
it belongs to Shaun, but yes, I do have a record player that can leave, and you could play while you're in your car.
Do not get me wrong. It is sexy to play a vinyl. It is fun to play a vinyl. Like,
All right.
if I'm gonna put Marvin Gaye down on a fucking vinyl, hearing that little scratch is
Why would
kind of
you do
nice.
that
It's
to him?
fun.
Why would
But
you do that
it
to
feels
him?
like a
You
not-
did
but it
already.
feels
Why
like
are you
a
gonna put him down?
How dare you? I'm just saying it feels like a novelty, but it is like I can kind of get it. I can get it. Just like drive-ins. It's never gonna be as good as an IMAX, but it's nostalgia. It's fun. It's an event.
Stop sound splaining. That's nice. Let's see here. The Austinator.
Sounding.
Question for the panel: did any of you guys watch Scoob? And if so, what?
Oh, fuck off!
No, I did not. I can't stand that they made that CGI. Oh god, that's just.
Can I please go first?
Didn't watch it either.
Please, can I go first? Please.
real quick?
My fucking girlfriend loves Scooby-Doo. Like, fucking obsessed.
Uh-huh.
So we watched the What's New Scooby-Doo, the newest one on Netflix. Or no, it was like the 2002 one.
Yep.
What's New Scooby-Doo?
Wow.
Actually pretty good. No bullshit. Actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Then they did another one, trash. Super trash. So we went back for her birthday. I went back and actually bought the Diamond Collection for the Hanna-Barbera stuff. People who do not know Hanna-Barbera, they were the ones who did straight up shitty old 2D animation that was very, very pinnacle for their time. They did Flintstones, they did fucking Jetsons, pinnacle of 2D. Disney went after that shit so hard. They did some really, really cool shit. We love classic Scoob. We love it. And the problem is what this new Scoob movie is the same thing that every other fucking franchise is. They made the meme. They didn't make the show. They made the 10 decades of the meme. Like what everybody thought the show was, like if a 5-year-old replacated the show to you, they made that. Because in Scoob essentially just talks. And I go, that's not what Scooby-Doo does. Scooby doesn't fucking talk. Fudge and talk. Where was your censor? I hated that trailer the second I saw it. Sorry. The second I saw that Scoob trailer at the Sonic movie, which the Sonic movie was fine. Not awesome, but it was fine. I hate that film, and I hate what people think what these franchises are. They're making them these meme skeletons of what they actually were.
I saw that trailer, and I said, no.
Right.
Okay. Let's get to topic number 3. U.S. theme parks set dates for reopening. Smaller regional theme parks have begun setting firm reopening dates for May and June on local and state government's guidance. Big industry players like Disney and Universal have not yet announced reopening dates. By and large, most theme parks plan to implement basic guidelines that are now familiar. Which will be first? Dollywood could open on May 22nd in Tennessee. Knott's Berry Farm says that they will be closed, or that they could be closed through the end of 2020. And Six Flags CEO Michael Spanos says Texas, Georgia, Missouri, and Oklahoma are most likely to reopen first. Now,
wait, Texas, as in the Texas that just recently had the spike in cases?
Yes, when I wrote this and put this up today, Shaun, this was 3 hours old. So this was released today.
I think this is ridiculous.
Okay, but my question for you is, besides that, would you go? If okay, for us, Shaun, it's Worlds of Fun, or Great Flag or Six Flags over what is it over
Georgia.
Well, for you, it's Georgia. Shaun, what is it in St. Louis? Six Flags over America or something. I don't know. It's whatever. There's a St. Louis one. There's an Oklahoma one. Yeah, but would you go if it opens up? Let's say June 1st for all of us.
Okay, so can I? So
no.
No,
So I got okay. So can I like double up on that question?
maybe.
Given lockdowns, given the mask protocols and stuff, do you guys do you adhere to those? Do you believe in them? Do you think they're overreaching?
I have
how do you
to at work. I have to. So I
Do it. I mean,
if
I
you
don't-
didn't have to, would you?
no, I don't.
I'm the same.
If I didn't have to what?
If
If
you
you
didn't have to
didn't
wear
have
a mask at work, would you wear one when you go to the store or whatever?
Yeah, I think that's smart.
Essentially, do you think are we overreaching,
No.
having too much of
I
a?
do not.
I don't know.
not according to the top infectious disease specialist.
Fauci.
Yeah, I think that all of this is going way too fast, and the thing you have to realize is, the United States is starting to open again, but make no mistake, it's not for your benefit. It's because the government is losing money. They don't necessarily care about what happens to the citizens. They care about the actual economy more so than anything else.
But people have to
I agree.
work and money has to circulate.
That's
Otherwise,
fine.
there is
Here's
no
the thing. You have to understand, once you start reopening like they have, if there's major spikes in the United States, do
Mhm.
you think anybody in any city is going to allow them to shut it all the way back down again?
No.
So they have automatically sealed what they have to do. They've started to open. They automatically have to stay with that choice. They cannot shut down this economy again.
I believe this COVID is man-made. I believe it was purposely released to thin the herd.
I don't know. I think
The purposefully, I'm still waiting to look for. It's obviously man-made. It's the 19 strain, so I'll give you that. I think the overreach is the problem. And this is a problem. Oh no, I'm sorry. Feel free to fucking censor me in about 30 seconds. This is an issue I've seen, especially because of the internet. We have this need to want to let everybody regulate us for some reason, and at the same time, we gave up so many fundamental things. Okay, so a Walmart bathroom that gets cleaned probably twice a day, those are still open, yet you go to a park, they got rid of public bathrooms in a park.
Mhm.
The butt traffic in there is so different.
Yeah, okay, but here's the thought.
I'm just saying,
here's the thing. Again, it's money. Follow the money.
I agree.
Walmart has tons of money.
No, I agree.
They're not going to tell Walmart. Listen, I work for a casino. I'm surprised as hell they ever closed us, but they did. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We're going to open up in probably 2 weeks. Not guaranteed, but probably. And as soon as we open up, they're not gonna let people are going to. We've already seen rumblings of protests and not riots yet, thank God, but protests because we were closed for so long. If there is major spikes, and I'm not talking, the 50, 60 in a little area or at this plant or this plant, I am talking hundreds again every day, hundreds and hundreds of people showing up infected. They can't close again, because that's when you as government. Well, they can, but the thing is that's when you get riots in the street. That's
Even
when people are going to fight.
I don't think so. I believe if things really get bad, then they're going to close it up again. And there's a lot of people.
Then why were people protesting that they were closed?
There's people that are protesting.
Yeah,
but there's a lot more people.
Those are the dangerous people. Those are the people that you have to watch out for.
Yeah, but there's a lot more people.
Why did the LA riots happen?
Chris, let him. I'm curious.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying a lot of people still want I want things to open back up again, right?
Of course, anybody who has a job.
But majority of the people don't want it to yet. They're scared. They're still scared to send their kids back to school. They're still scared to go to stores. People are still outside wearing masks. So if they keep this lockdown until it's done, there's a lot of people that will be happy with that.
I'd be fine with it, but I'm just saying as you open up, you make it harder because here's the thing. LA riots. Why did the LA riots happen? Now, I'm not even talking about the fact that they had the people who beat Rodney King didn't get convicted right away. Here's the problem: when people are unhappy, they attack their own people, their own.
Okay, this feels like a false equivalence.
But
I'd be a little careful about this. A race riot is not the same thing as.
No, I'm not even talking about race. I'm just talking about
but human instinct. I understand.
Human instinct is I'm mad. I'm going to destroy something right here. They don't even think about.
But the majority won't be mad. There'll be a few people that will be mad and upset, but the majority will be like, "Oh no!"
Never are the problem. It is the small people, the small groups of people who become unhinged that cause the problem.
Yeah, but you can't make a policy for the unhinged. That's how you get people getting sued at McDonald's for dropping coffee on their lap.
Well, I understand that. I'm not trying to make it. I'm just saying that now that you've already started to open up, that's where you're.
But that's not the issue. The issue is that people were already mad in the first place. Now we're starting to do the soft opens, which is fine, which I think is whatever. The problem is it's showing glaring problems with our government right now. Is that we have 50 friggin' states that
that for sure? Are you guessing?
Well, I went friggin' because I didn't want to.
Okay.
I didn't want to get the ban hammer.
Yeah.
Everybody every day we go on Twitter, and let's be fair, we are all people who are obviously on the internet. We're on the know. We got our finger on the pulse, quote unquote. That's why we're doing this. So I'm going to base this on the idea that you guys have seen the same trendings, the same lines, whatever. So feel free to raise your hand if I'm talking out of my ass too fast. My whole deal is that we have 50 different states, and 30 of them are trying to do their own thing. And we have a federal government that we don't trust. And the problem is like, who's doing it right? We don't know. California, I will tell you right now, is the litmus test.
You want to know what?
They are doing everything wrong constantly. And we are seeing all the things they shouldn't be doing. And then Texas is very close behind because they're the ones who started the 25%. We need to figure that out. And then the medical thing, oh boy, like I'm really feeling like we're having a lot of PC stuff because who's essential? I'm still going and stocking shelves. I'm stocking soda. That's not essential.
It's got caffeine. Yes, it is.
I'm just saying.
Our alcohol stores are still open. You know,
but that's what I'm saying.
Marijuana is legalized here. Our stores are open.
I can speak. I'm asking people to ask why a little bit more often. And I think the problem is everybody starts going to protest this, protest that. I'm like, no. Figure out why they're making these decisions because it's extremely obvious. It's all money. It will always be money. And money is fake. You talk about economy for 5 minutes. Ever since we've been off the gold standard, it's just paper. The only reason why it works is because we all tell each other
digital.
It's turning digital. That was my tinfoil hat. Can I take it off?
No, keep it on. Keep it on.
I've used my debit card more in these past months than I've ever used since I had it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think that all I'm saying is that
Why am I wearing that?
They should have stayed shut down. And I understand you want to open the economy back up, but listen, I work for the world's largest casino company. I work for Caesars Entertainment. And we opened because the state allowed it. We opened up in San Diego. Now I don't know what they're doing for social distancing. I don't know. I think it's like, you know, three chairs to a table, something like that, and every other slot machine. But they were packed. They sold out of every hotel room they had open. People don't care.
at this point, I agree with that.
I mean, and especially things like casinos and bars. The first time a bar opens up, which we have some here, they're going to be as packed as they can be because people don't want to be at home now.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, look at the beaches.
Well, I'm speaking from law enforcement. Go ahead.
No, you go.
I'm speaking from law enforcement, and I want it to stay closed.
Yeah.
Because for everything I'm seeing, people that look like me and have the disease I have, which is diabetes, are dying at a faster rate than other people. I believe is, and I don't want this to sound racist, but I believe is if healthy 30-year and 40 and 50-year-old white males and white females are dying at a high rate, there'll be a different narrative.
I don't disagree.
I don't want to sound prejudiced. No. I'm just speaking real.
My sister's a pretty prevalent nurse. She's actually been shoved around Iowa, which, like, I don't know if people know Iowa. Like, we got the Mayo clinics and Mercy Medical, and she has seen an increase in minority issues. But honestly, not because of this, more because of inner city panic has actually been the biggest problem. Lack of resources.
But everything I researched said that social distancing helps. So I don't care if Billy Bob wants to go out and get a drink or want to go out and
you got to Billy Bob
go out club. I mean,
why you gotta be like that?
Well, Sally
there ain't no black Billy Bobs out there. That's fucked up.
I don't care who they are. Black, white, blue, or green. I want to stay locked up and pinned down as much as humanly possible till this thing goes its natural course. But if you keep out there playing in it and expect not to get burned, you're fooling yourself.
Oh no, I go to work and I come straight home. If I go to the store, I go in, I get what I need, I can leave.
Okay, can I say I'm a bad person? I Pokemon Go like a mofo.
Well, you can do that from home. You just need extended Wi-Fi range. Sean, what do you think, Sean?
Well, I think it's too soon, like I said. And as far as concerned, what are they going to do? Wiping down like all of the rides, like every time somebody's.
I guess so.
Oh yeah, we were talking about theme parks, weren't we?
But we're all on the same page. No, you wouldn't go if it was open.
Are you going to be like?
No.
I would totally go.
It's totally different than the drive-in. I
don't like theme parks, so I probably wouldn't go just because
I'd go to the drive-in because I'm in my car. You know what I mean? I bring my own stuff, but I'm not going to go to a theme park. A theme park is going to have kids running all over the place, people going crazy.
You're touching everything.
Exactly. And they're not going to have enough speed and time to actually, wipe everything down before someone else actually gets to get on it again. So,
well, did you hear that? Like Disney took a $1.4 billion hit, and then they actually had to take a $11 billion
loans. Disney.
Yeah. Disney did. They had to take an $11 billion fucking pledging.
I'm gonna say the same thing I tell everybody. Do you think they're blinking an eye?
Yes, absolutely. After the big failures, in Star Wars,
when Disneyland Paris almost went bankrupt for 4 years.
Yeah,
they stood by it, and now it's one of the most popular theme parks over in Europe.
Yeah, but people hate them right now.
Don't care. They're not going anywhere.
I think people hate them.
They do care, though.
I think they care.
The bottom line is being messed up
because everybody's getting screwed with. If you're not Amazon, if you're not Walmart, if you're not some sort of...
But Disney is Amazon.
No, they're not.
They are that company.
Not a commodity like that. It's not a commodity.
No,
they put out Disney Plus, and
so
I mean, it's not...
Amazon is dealing with goods mostly. Their streaming services and stuff are just icing on the cake.
Okay, well, what's Disney's good then? They merchandise.
They require that this all opens up, and as soon as it does,
need merchandise. No, I don't even think they need to open up. They needed good quality merchandise to come out from good IPs, and they have failed.
That would help, but I don't think
they made a lot of people mad.
Yeah, you know,
a lot of people want to see them fail.
Let's end this on a softball topic for a tribute to our medical heroes. So
this is the first time me and Chris have not been like.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Everybody thinks Disney is just doomed. They have done this before.
No, they're not going bankrupt.
No, I'm not saying they're doomed.
They've done in the past. This is not new to Disney.
No, they're not doomed, but they do want their money.
Yeah, sure.
They've made a lot of missteps in the last
Apple TV is having problems right now. Apple is having problems. Samsung.
Well, because Apple sucks. Their phones are terrible.
If you are not
give me back my audio jack, Apple.
If you are not a commodity-based service like Amazon, where you are shipping out millions of things every day, and that's where most of your money comes into. That's where most of your money comes from.
Stop shipping me, Chris.
I'm not shipping you yet. Don't make me. If you're not something like that right now, you're not making money. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I don't know why
Did you hear that, Sean? He's all about the money.
It's not because they didn't have good products. It's because they paid their people about a month longer than anybody else did who was closed. And they paid everything, all their wages, all their medical. They paid everything for about a month longer than anybody. Even my company, which is twice as big as Disney is, and makes tons more money in the long run because it's a casino. They didn't. My company paid 2 weeks, and then
you're good enough as usual. You're getting off topic as usual, and you don't let other people speak. So to finish the.
You're breaking up, Sean.
Is that better?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Now redo that because it sounded like you came in strong. Do it again.
I was just saying that Chris doesn't let people speak, and to finish the topic on the theme parks, are they going to partner you with strangers like they typically do, like on rides like roller coasters? If so, you're going to.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd take a stranger on a ride. No, sorry, guys.
Topic 4: tribute to our medical heroes. So,
I feel like you baited us into this last topic here.
Pop Goes the Culture tweeted out recently a poll asking for their followers' favorite medical themed TV series. The options were MASH, Scrubs, ER, and House MD. At the time of this stream, the results were this: Scrubs had 52.4% of the vote, MASH had 33.3%, House MD had 9.5%, and ER had 4.8%. Which of these is your favorite? If not one of these, which medical themed show was your favorite? And first off, before we talk about that, I do want to say Danny is law enforcement, and I want to thank him for this too, because they're out there with all of this, and they don't really have a choice. They really don't have a choice how they handle this. So
that is correct.
So thank you, Danny, because I'm not going to just make this about doctors and nurses, which it's very important too. But you are a part of that too, though. I appreciate
anybody in a public service.
Appreciate it.
Anybody in a public service, like fucking thank you. Like honestly, I don't know how you guys do it.
Sean, which one of these or what one?
There's no choice, Sean. There's only one thing you can choose on there, man.
I've seen bits and pieces of all the shows, and I mean, if I had to choose out of all of them, it'd probably be Scrub. I don't really care.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Okay.
Hello?
I pseudo heard you. You cut out. Speak with some authority, sir.
Scrubs?
Speak with authority.
It would be Scrubs. I mean, I don't really care for all of them that much. Medical thing, but yeah, Scrubs because it was funny. It also had as well.
Yeah, Doogie Howser MD would work too.
I voted for MASH.
Okay.
But the best doctor show now, I don't know if any of y'all watch, is The Good Doctor.
No, I do not watch that one.
That's the one with the autistic doctor, right?
Autistic doctor. He has some other savant syndrome. He's like some brilliant.
What was the other one? It came out at the same time. It was like Amsterdam or something. That one looked kind of good too.
No idea.
They make like 50 of these, dude. Like apparently Grey's Anatomy is still going. I like
my wife loves that. It's like season 50.
Yeah, Resident. There's a lot of them out there. So
General Hospital was a thing.
Yeah. Jason, what about you?
Well, I wasn't really a fan of any of the shows, but the one
How dare you?
I know. But the one I did watch the most is the one that's last was ER, right?
Really?
Yeah, I used to watch when it first came out. George Clooney was in it. You know what I mean?
What are you, Jamaica?
George Clooney was in it. Eric LaSalle was in it. So I used to watch that every
God, you really did watch it because you know some names.
Yeah, I did watch
Wow.
it. Not a lot. Not a lot. Let's not sit there and say I watched ER every weekend.
John, what was yours?
Oh, why? Oh, I thought I was enjoying him naming names. Oh man. I gotta say, I don't actually think MASH is a medical show.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I know it's like they.
What are you talking about? They're always in the ER.
Chill out. I was saying it just feels like a really good like Vietnam, like
Korea.
It just felt like a. Shut up.
Nobody was funnier than Hawkeye.
Give me a break. I haven't watched it in a billion years. It's a good show. I mean, it's a good show that I felt like didn't always like live. Like I don't know. They did. Oh.
I hated MASH.
No. I'm moving backwards. I'm moving backwards.
I hated
I'm
it.
going with Scrubs because I think Scrubs is like pinnacle daytime TV now because it's in syndication. But back in the day, I thought it was pinnacle, man. It's like they did these like goofy, stupid things, and then when they go, "Hey, we're gonna have a really, really deep episode," you're gonna cry. You're welcome. And they did stuff like that was so solid. And at season 8, they had one of the best series, not season, series finales. And then for some reason, they came back for season 9. Why? Which was that doesn't exist.
It did the finale and then it switched channels, didn't it?
Actually, they went from NBC to ABC.
Yeah,
did a season. That's where the finale happened, and then did another season on ABC.
Yeah, it got weird.
So yeah, you're right. And they also went from like, if I remember correctly, they went from like your basic 22 to like a 45. Like they did less episodes but longer, and brought in Courtney Cox and stuff. It was really weird, and like. They ended the show perfect, and then that season 9 doesn't exist. That doesn't exist.
So it's like Game of Thrones.
No, Game of Thrones ended at season 4, bro. You had like 2 cool seasons. Like you had like Battle of Hardhome, and dude, I actually watched a bunch of stuff because apparently it's the year anniversary of the crappiest season finale ever or series finale. That show is garbage. Show's garbage.
What show?
Game of Thrones.
Okay. I thought you were throwing it. I thought you were throwing shade at Karen there for liking.
Oh no! After season 4, I'd even say halfway through season 4, Game of Thrones is trash.
But you kept watching it to the end, didn't you?
Straight up booty. No, I stopped. I watched Battle of Hardhome, and I watched the Battle of Bastards, and then I watched the final episode because I laughed my ass off. Once you killed the Night King, game over, dude. That was you deleted the show.
Okay.
The whole point was
spoiler alert. Spoilers.
Sorry, bye.
Okay. Thank you for.
I didn't tell you how.
Oh,
it's been years. It's been 2 years.
All right, guys. So that's just about an hour. I have a kid that's gonna be like, take me home. I don't want to be at work. So you're a kid. No, okay. Yeah, but guys, thank you very much. Great job. I thought they were softballs, but we got kind of deep in there.
So deep.
John, you and I are going at it about Disney because I don't know. I get tired of people the way I think people are mentioning it. It sounds like they think Disney's in some dire straits.
Bring it. I do. I actually
don't think they are. I just don't think that they are. But we'll get into
They bought $11 billion. How the hell are they paying that back? And their theme parks are closed.
Do you know what country you live in?
Okay, I'm not saying they're not going to get a bailout. Right now, Bob Iger is sweating damn bullets.
Blind loyalty. You know, remember when Bob Iger like resigned?
He didn't resign.
Oh, but then he came back. What happened to the
actually,
other?
Actually, he didn't take the moniker back. He's basically holding the chain that's strapped to Chapek's neck.
Jabba?
Chapek. Anyways. Okay, with that said, guys, let's go around and tell everybody about yourself again and let them know where they can find you and all that. Let's start with Shaun this time. Shaun, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself, where they can find you, all that fun stuff. Oh, he jumped out. He's like, bye. Actually, he's on his phone, so he may have just crapped out because he was having troubles there at the end. Shaun's stuff is down in the description box below, so check that out.
Also, I already know, chat. I'm not drinking pee. Even if I was, it was sterile.
It was in, yeah, okay, well, you know. Yeah. Danny, go ahead.
I am Danny Graham. This is my show on my channel, Comic Chats. You can see me on YouTube Mondays, Tuesdays, sometime on Thursdays on Chris Show, and on Sundays. My show on Mondays is called The Chaotic Conversation, where we usually rank different things, usually Marvel, DC, Dragon Ball Z, sci-fi related. It's usually a good time. And on Sundays, I have a show called Equilibrium with a good friend of mine, Terrence, and also Jason, where we discuss, and that usually lasts about 3 hours. Shaun is trying to get, Terrence is trying to get us to do that 10-hour, which will never happen.
I'll jump on.
I'd do it.
I will. Can we talk Black Panther? I would love to do it.
I think I'm going to help Terrence.
John, I'm going to save you the embarrassment.
I'd love to
trying to go up against Terrence on.
No, I would love to talk Black Panther. I would love it.
Man,
look up Mahler.
Guys, should I?
What are you doing,
Terrence?
What are you doing Sunday? What are you doing Sunday at 6?
Sunday at 6. Apparently, I'm gonna be talking to you.
All right.
Hey, Generation, just a second. Generation did have one question. I'm going to go up here and do this, and we're going to talk about this just a second. It said, if Batwoman is going to be replaced, then is Barbara Gordon or a new woman going to be Batman? Do you think they should make Barbara Gordon Batman?
They made the same mistake. It's not Barbara Gordon. They introduced Alfred Pennyworth's daughter. She showed up. And yes, I said they should do that, but I just said just make Lou Fox fucking badass, make him Badwing, and let him take over.
I say if they don't want to replace her, then get someone else in the show to be Batwoman. That way,
I say just cancel the show.
Yeah, me too.
Shit.
Yep. $2 super chat from Lady Tariel. Tariel, thank you very much.
Give that money to Black Lightning show. I think Black Lightning.
Dude, real talk.
Tariel says, thanks for all your help, Chris. You're the best. Thank you very much, Lady Tariel. I appreciate it.
We're going to talk Black Panther. I want to.
All right. So go check out Danny's channel. Make sure you go sub to him. He's trying to get up to 1,500, right?
Yes, sir.
100 by Father's Day, and there's plenty of time to do that. There's like a month left, so guys, go over there and help him out with that. Up next, John, go ahead and tell everybody about yourself, where they can find you, and all that good stuff.
Apparently, you can find me on Twitter the same way that Chris did, because he found me 30 minutes before this whole thing went down. So apparently, he was desperate. Anyway, I had a really good time meeting my new dudes. Can't wait to talk Black Panther.
We'll see you Sunday.
It's good stuff. I
just sent you the DM.
Hell yeah. Can I preface? I think him in Civil War is the coolest shit I've ever seen. And because of his suit, I was really excited for a Power Rangers movie, and then a Power Rangers movie happened, and then I wanted to die. So there we go. Anyway, that's all I got.
If anybody's hold on, I gotta go to my hold on here, guys. Go ahead and tell them, Jason, about yourself and where they can find you and all that good stuff.
Yes, you find me Jason Miller. That's my YouTube channel. Basically, I'm doing a show on Sunday with Danny and Terrence. We're gonna have a special guest on this week. I'm also working on my channel, so I got a video coming up in the next couple of days. So check out for that. Pretty good video, at least I hope. So I want anybody that wants to check out my channel, come subscribe, and we'll take it from there.
Well, I'm putting this up there because Poe gave me a $2.99 super sticker.
Ah! Oh my gosh!
And the super sticker looks like a hippo doing some obnoxious things with his arm. Thank you, Poe. I appreciate it very, very much. You were
what up, Poe?
And let's okay, I'm gonna stop doing that now. So John's like not flipped out.
Awesome.
Okay, and last but not least, I will tell you I am Chris Knight. This is my channel, but normally it's being simulcast over on Chaos Central YouTube page. I will see if I can find we're gonna go here. We'll do this. Basically what we're trying to do is get up to 100 subscribers on the YouTube page for Chaos Central. So if you guys can go over there and help me out, there is the link. It's in the chat. Please do that. But guys, I'm trying to get up to 1,500 subscribers also. I'm really close. I'm trying to do it by June 9th. Help me out if you can. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you know when we're coming out with new stuff. And guys, you can find all the information down in the description box about everybody here. I'll make sure that John's stuff gets down there. With that said, guys, I got to get out of here because I got my kid calling me. So, guys, thank you very much. You guys are all great. Say goodbye to everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Later.